other than having the chairs really close together, is everything okay? We just wanted you to bond a little, so I'm just trying to prime that. I'm glad you're all here right now. We're not going to take a long time for the introduction because we have a lot to do today, but I would like to begin with prayer if that's okay. Father, I'm so grateful that we are so blessed. What an awesome country you have put us in. And to be able to be here at Dallas Retirement Village is such a blessing. We are grateful. And so today as we look at the things that are coming and issues that need to be dealt with, we ask for your blessing and your grace. Help us also to be people of grace in that whole process. And as we continue, may your name be glorified. And this we pray in Jesus' name. Amen. John, you're up. I know it's not what it, but you are. Trust me. Trust me, you're up. By the way, great food last night.
Hey everybody, I just wanted to briefly announce. Oh, I gotta get more in the middle?
You're on stage.
No.
Smile when you say that.
No. Mother's Day brunch, Sunday, 9 a.m. to 3. Bert would very much like reservations, if you can, please, so we can space everybody out and it'd be wonderful for everyone. I just wanted to say that Kenny Hoover, my sous chef, has moved on. He is not with us anymore. He's taken another opportunity. I wanted to take the chance to publicly thank him for all he's done for us. I have hired a new sous chef, and I will bring him in at the next month's meeting. Billy Rieger is his name, and he's been 7 years at the Silverton Legacy Hospital, and he did a lot of their catering. So he's very well healed and knows what he's doing. And he and Gary went to a culinary school together. So they're like, they were a few years apart, but they know each other. And they were like, hey, when I introduced Billy to Gary. So feel really good about that. And we have new plates. So I'm hoping that you're enjoying the new white plates. Because I am, and it's been a nice change for us. Kind of more standardization of everything that we're doing. So that's all I have on my little notes. So thank you so much. It's a pleasure serving you.
I'm short enough, I won't get blinded by the introduction. Okay, hello. If you don't know me, my name is Elisa, and I'm the wellness leader. So if you have any questions related to wellness, the exercise classes, or the fitness center out here, let me know, and I'll help you out. I'm here today because I have exciting wellness announcements. So the first one is, on Thursday, May 17th, we're going to have our monthly wellness education presentation by Haron in the rehab department here. And this month is National Speech Month, so he's going to have one of his speech therapists come down from the rehab and talk to us about speech therapy. So that is 3 o'clock in the Cascade Commons, Thursday, May 17th, and there will be snacks. Okay, next is, I'm going to be having an intern working with me this summer. She's in the Community Health Education Program at Western. So I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear your ideas for wellness and what you think we could do to improve the wellness program and make it more successful. Since there'll be 2 of us, we can get stuff done. So if you would like to join me for a no-host lunch on either Monday, May 21st in the Lodge at noon, or Wednesday, May 23rd in the apartments at 11, I would love to hear your feedback and your ideas. So the sign-up sheets will be out. I'm going to put them out right after this, so you can sign up, or call me, or let me know, so you can get your seat reserved. Also, if you don't really know me yet, or if you're new, I would like to get to know you, so come on down and have lunch with me. Okay, next announcement is our Friday night event on May 25th, 6:30 to 7:30. Will be very exciting. One of my professors from Western, his name's Dr. Winningham, he will be giving a presentation about our brain health and how we can maintain our cognitive health as we age. So he'll have his book available after his presentation. He's going to sign it and you can buy it. And if you come to train your brain, you probably know some of these activities. He makes some of those up. So it'll be interesting to hear about that. And I want to see this room fuller than it is now. So this is open to all of our residents as well as the community. So invite your friends, invite your family, and come learn about brain health. May 25th. Okay, last but certainly not least, I'm very excited to tell you guys that starting on June 4th, we're going to have a volunteer coming in and they're going to teach Tai Chi. Ooh, yeah. So the class will be on Mondays and Wednesdays in the Cascade Commons from 3:30 to 4:15, and that is starting Monday, June 4th. So there you have it. Any questions while I'm up here? Okay, thank you.
Fun things coming up this month. And so I wanted to let you know that tomorrow is our monthly lunch out, and we're going to Novak's in Albany. There's still some space available, so if you're interested in going out to lunch tomorrow with us, there's the sign-up sheets at the Village Apartments, or you can call me, or you can sign up on Odyssey. That'll be tomorrow, and we leave here at 10:30 in the morning. And then this Friday, I'm really super excited. We're having our Celebrate Women lunch and tea. I know a lot of you are signed up. We're looking forward to having a really fun time together. And if you have an interest in coming, or if you have a cancellation for some reason, please come and see me or call me. That's going to be this Friday. Seating starts at 11:30, and it's open seating. And if you want to know what to wear, ladies, just think about a nice lunch out or going to church. And come and join us and have a lot of fun. This Friday, we have one of our residents that's going to be doing a documentary for us. Walt Schroeder is going to be doing a documentary on the natural beauties of Curry County. And that's this Friday night from 6:30 to 7:30 in this room. So come and join us, okay? And then Saturday, May 19th. Mark your calendars. We have partnered with Shemeketa, and through the foundation, they're offering this workshop presentation on Mount St. Helens. The sign-up sheet has been out for a while, and it's a lot of people have signed up, but we have plenty of room. So if you're interested in coming on Saturday, May 19th, we're going to be having a geologist. Her name is Sheila Alfson. And she's going to come share some fabulous fun facts about Mount St. Helens. So check the sign-up sheet or call me, or you can sign up on Odyssey. And last for this month, we have a trip planned on May 31st. It's a Thursday. We have a day trip planned to Newport. So the sign-up sheet's going to be out soon and more details will come. But mark your calendars if you're interested in going to the coast. Okay? Thank you. More details to come, but mainly probably a lunch, and depending on weather permitting will depend on what we're going to do. Any questions? Yes?
This is a question, but the aquarium is wonderful. Would that train be part of the course?
Yes, we've been looking into options, so that's one of the things we're looking at. Anything else? All right. We'll see you guys at all these fun events.
Hi everyone. I'm sure you all know me by now. So I'm here to talk about our Flex Clean program that I introduced to the Garden Home residents that we cleaned for. And I want the Lodge residents to be watching for this next week. You'll be getting something similar. Sorry. So does everybody hear me okay now? So our Flex Clean program, we've gotten a few calls about this, and what I want everybody to know is what they see in there are only options. They're not requirements. It's just an option that you can have instead of your regular general cleaning. You can choose one of these options instead that we offer you. It's a different way of getting some deep cleaning done in your homes without having to spend hours and hours or sending a whole big crew out to your home. So if you have a general clean and one day you might like your kitchen done, really deep cleaned inside and out of your fridge and your cabinets and everything, then if you call us about a week ahead of your scheduled cleaning date, then we will let the girls know that you'd prefer the kitchen deep clean that day. And then the next week you can go to your regular clean again. We do windows and blinds. I think I should have probably put this up there, huh? So our options are the Shine and Dine, that's your deep clean kitchen. Scrub a Tub will deep clean your restrooms for you. I don't know how to turn a page. We have the Dust Buster, which is a living area. We deep clean and vacuum your furniture under the cushions and everything for you. And we'll do the Sunshine Package is to clean all your blinds and windows on the inside. And the Fresh Start is a full deep clean of your home, but that one is at a cost because I have to send a whole crew out. So it's a whole crew out to clean your home. And at the rates that we charge per hour per person. But this is a good way for you guys to get your whole home deep cleaned in a year's time. So, and some of you may not even need it. But you get to choose which one you want. Any questions about that? Okay, so watch soon. We're trying to fine tune our a la carte menu also for you. So we'll be having an a la carte menu with some chores that we don't normally do, one chore, and you could trade one chore for another chore. Like some of you in the garden homes would like their beds made, which we've never done before, but now we will offer that option. If you want to give up your dusting this week, then we'll do your bed. So that way we get it done in the same time frame. So you'll have some options there as well. And so the lodge residents will be watching for the Flex Clean. Yours might be a little bit different, but it's very similar. So you'll be getting your list of cleaning options next week. Okay. Any questions about any of that? All right, guess we're good to go. Next. Here comes your bad joke. I'll do the bad joke this time. Why couldn't the 8-year-old go to the new pirate movie about pirates that was out? Because it was rated R.
That was awesome. Well, I'm not Dave Parrott, but I'm working on an impression, so stay tuned. I'll try to have that ready soon. I do have a joke. There was a man lost at sea, and he was bobbing around out there praying that the Lord would come and save him. And soon a boat came along. And idled up beside him. He said, "You look like you're in trouble. You need help." He said, "No, I'm fine. The Lord will save me." So the boat sailed on. And pretty soon another boat came along. And I looked next to him and said, "Sir, you look like you're in trouble." And he said, "Nope, I don't need your help. The Lord will save me." And that boat sailed on. And then soon the man drowned. And then when he went to heaven, and the Holy Father came out to greet him, he said, "Father, I prayed to you to save me. What, you didn't come." And he said, "What is wrong with you? I sent 2 perfectly good boats." Okay, well, I have a few things here I'm going to talk about. Window washing was up here, so I regret to inform everybody we are not going to be doing campus-wide window washing this year. We had our vendor come back to see me, who usually sees me around springtime, and we talk about what he's going to do and the order he's going to do them in. And we discussed last year about adding in the lodge residence building in the clubhouse. Well, we have 3 floors now, and he's not equipped to reach that. So he reached out to another vendor partner of his, and I got the numbers back, and we were not even remotely prepared for that amount of money. So rather than shorten anybody or anyone, I just kind of made the decision to talk with Dave. We won't do it this year. Okay, we'll plan better for next year and make sure that's in our budget so that we can capture all the windows on the campus. And I'm looking for somebody who's a little bit more reasonable too. However, what we will do is, if you do have something that lands on your window from a fine feathered friend, please put in a work request. We will get up there and we will take care of it. Can't guarantee on the 3rd floor, but if it's on your balcony, I'm sure we can reach that. Okay? So any of those issues, if you do see, just obvious things, a work request will do. We will come take care of those things for you. Okay? Okay. So campus-wide park dusting, again, another unfortunate thing we had to set back for the year and so on. You may see, we are actually going to do some areas. So we did reserve some room in the budget to actually manage a few areas that we wanted to upgrade and make look pretty nice. So if you haven't gotten around to some of the entrances where the guys have been working the last week or two, please do, because they did a wonderful job. So the entrance right down here, just beyond Garden Home 1, as you come in off of Jasper. The Garden Home entrance down here on Ellendale has been freshened up, and then if you come up here to Tilner and Bradwood, where you come into the assisted living facility, that's all been redone as well. Okay, so very nice, excited. The boys are doing a great job, and we have some other areas that have been changed and fixed and so on that had drainage problems. Essentially, just meant getting rid of the grass and putting in some bark dust. So if you see the trucks on the campus, we're just doing some select areas just because they're ones we had planned for. So let's see. Last thing I want to mention and talk about is just safety on the campus in terms of driving, okay? And don't worry, because I'm going to actually be talking at our all-staff meeting next week too, and having this same discussion with our staff. I just want folks to remember that even though we're a private community, these are publicly accessible ways that come in. That's why there are stop signs. So because they're publicly accessible, we're still governed by the same rules of the road, just as if you were out on Jasper or Ellendale or anywhere else. So please watch our speed limit, 10 miles an hour, everywhere on the campus. And when you come to the stop signs, we'll just ask everyone, please come to a complete stop, look both ways before you rotor on. And we'll keep everybody safe, okay? So easy to forget because we're a private community, but again, it's important to remember these are publicly accessible, we have to be safe. So that's all I got. So, oh, no, wait, I got something else, but I'm done saying.
What's happening with emergency services and
The emergency preparedness presentation is going to address a lot of that. We're still working on that through the committee. So I did mention at the last town hall meeting we would try to have something ready for May. We're still striving to do that. I don't want it to be a short notice thing though, but I want to make sure it looks good. You guys are actually going to get some good benefit from it. So we're still developing that. We've got some great ideas. I think we will be prepared toward the end of May to present that to all of you, but it should answer a lot of questions at that time and give you good information. Okay? Okay. So now I have my last. Oh, wait. Yes, sir.
I've got a couple questions for you. One is the front door over at 249 Jasper.
Correct.
How's that going?
We're working on getting that fixed. We ended up with an outdated computer chip, kind of part of it or part of the board when it was put in. So we're trying to get in touch with the manufacturer to see if we can get them to provide a system or item that we can install. So still in the works, but we're working on it.
The other question is, do you have any idea what the city's doing tearing out the sidewalks over there? Yeah.
On Jasper? Yes, they're putting in a crosswalk for you folks. So,
Yay!
isn't that nice of them? Yeah, that's what. I'm sorry, that never did get communicated out to everybody. Yes, they're putting in that sidewalk crosswalk for us. So I can't remember. It is at least going to be lined, and then they're of course relieving the sidewalk for wheelchair accessibility and so on, or ramped. But I don't know if it's going to be lit. We're going to have the flashing lights if somebody's walking across. But whatever it is, it's going to be identified as a crosswalk. So it should be a lot safer getting across there for those folks that don't want to walk over that direction. So okay, there we go. Okay, my last responsibility today. So we have been without an HR director for a few months now, and we did a very long search, and we talked to several people, and we finally arrived on a wonderful new addition to our DRV staff. So I'm here to introduce Rochelle Floodman, who has now joined us as our HR director. Please give her a big hand.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm delighted to be here. I've been an HR professional in the Bay Area for over 15 years. I've had the privilege to work with small startup organizations and large corporations. I have a background in fuel, also technology, semiconductor industry, education. And recently, I have been in Sacramento area. It's getting really hot there, really hot. I'm not appreciating the triple digits. So when I started talking to Dave in reference to our community here, I was absolutely delighted. I do have family roots here in the Dallas area. My uncle has been a contractor for many, many years, over 20 years here in Dallas. His name is Harvey Fisher. And my cousin Larry Fisher as well. So right now it's been delightful. We're on the house hunt here in Dallas. And as soon as I think I've decided on a property, it's sold. So it's been great though. They've been really sweet. They've gone out with me, my uncle, my cousin, and it's almost like, kick the tire to make sure that this house is okay for their niece or their cousin. So I'm delighted to be here. If you see me in my office, please smile and wave. If I can be of any assistance, maybe you just let me know.
Hello, hello. Wow, you guys are growing. You're multiplying. I love it. Thanks for coming today. So, what am I supposed to talk about? I'm supposed to tell you about our marketing event tomorrow. So here in this room, we're going to have a downsizing seminar. You guys have probably already done that though, right? So you may have remembered before you moved here, maybe even speaking to me, that was something you had to work on, right? Got to get rid of your stuff. So we thought we would offer a seminar to folks that we've been working with and help them with that in advance, hopefully prior to them moving here with us. So that's going on tomorrow in this room from 1 to 4. We'll probably start setting up about noon. So if you see some folks out and about, maybe they look like they need some direction, you can refer them here. Also, May 18th, so that's not this Friday, but next Friday, LCS Development is going to be here on campus taking some pictures. So they were involved in the lodge development, so they wanted to come and take some pictures to kind of highlight their involvement in that development. So they say they're only going to take about 12, but they've marked out 4 hours. So anyway, if you see them out and about, they'll probably have their pretty little umbrella light shield that they have and their photographer. So if you could scoot aside just for a second so they can snap some shots and be accommodating, we would appreciate that. The fun part. So you have new neighbors this month. We have, if you're here today, please raise your hand so we can identify you. We have Cap and Nancy. Capistran. Hi. These two, bless their hearts, they've worked very hard to get here. You probably wish we would have had the downsizing seminar before this, right? That would have been helpful. Cap and Nancy are joining us from Sheridan. Cap was in law enforcement. He's a veteran. And Nancy, you used to work at the Dallas Hospital, is that right?
Correct.
Yeah. So they've got some great stories, wonderful people, love your sense of humor, and appreciate you very much. Welcome, and thank you for joining us. Barbara Bowen, I saw you. Hi. So Barbara just moved in yesterday, right? Monday. Today's Wednesday, right? Yeah, I'm Monday off. I saw your family helping you unload. Great support. Good job. Barbara was from Beaverton, but lived here a long time ago, right? The 70s? So we all get back to our roots usually, somehow or another, and that's a great example. And Barbara brought with her cute little dog, Lucy. So you'll probably see Lucy out and about. We also had joining us this month, Patty Smith. Are you here, Patty? So Patty's from out of town too. This is unusual for us. We usually have more local people, it seems. She's joining us from Forest Grove. She's lived up there for quite a while. She wanted to move down here to be closer to her son. And she's also brought with her her little toy poodle named Ginger. So we're getting all kinds of cute little furry friends. And Patty used to be an RN. So got a lot of medical professionals that have joined our community. On that note, I feel very fortunate today to hand out a resident referral check. And I was thinking about this, so we're just starting the month of May. I think this is the third one I've handed out this year, and that's 3 out of 4 months. So you guys are amazing. You're amazing. So Harold and Joyce Harms, are you here today? I'll have to hand deliver it. So they're getting their resident referral check today for referring one of their friends that have moved in and joined us. If you want to know how to do that, it's very simple. I have these forms. You can also grab them at the front desk at the Lodge Clubhouse. And basically, if you visit with some friends, whether you bump into them at Safeway, if they come to your house, you invite them to have a meal with you, you can just fill out this little form. It's pretty simple, just takes a second, and you can drop it off at the front desk or return it to me. And what we do then is we check our database and we look to see if this is someone that we've already been working with. And if they haven't, then that means that you would qualify as the resident referral for them if they moved in. And the nice thing is we always get back to you and let you know if it's a new referral or if it's somebody we've been working with. So we don't leave you hanging. So these can be picked up, like I said, either from me today or at the front desk. So you guys are doing a great job. Thank you so much. We think you're wonderful and we appreciate all of you. So as usual, we've got goodies and snacks over here for you. And have a great rest of the day. Anyone have a question for me? Well enough. Thank you.
Okay, we're done, but you know, we never tell you, do we? Well, first, we mustn't forget that this weekend is special, and so all of you mothers in here, we definitely want to say Happy Mother's Day to you. We're privileged to meet so many of your children, and you've done a great job. I haven't met one I didn't like yet, so thank you and Happy Mother's Day. Please do enjoy some refreshments and get to know the new people. And as well, stop through these double doors as you go out, and we'd like to give you a little flower for Mother's Day. So I hope you'll stop. Don't sneak out that man door over there. You have to go through the middle here, or we'll catch you. Okay, Happy Mother's Day. Thank you for coming.